All right, let's get more on what John Steenhuisen is claiming there. Some people who have been dealing with the worst of the floods are making allegations that relief aid is being stolen. Lethiwe Mdluli is following this angle of the story for us. She joins us now live from Durban. So, Lethiwe, you have been to different areas in Durban today talking to those affected. There's shocking details that residents of KZN are sharing with you. Tell us more.
Well, Shahan, I actually started off in eNCA today, and I had a chance to speak to those that are being housed at community halls because they lost their homes to the floods. And there was a rumor that was going around in that community hall that they are not receiving the donations that are being donated to them by the people that have been touched by these floods. And when I spoke to these residents, they did confirm that most of the time when donations get delivered, they just see them get delivered, but they never reach their hands. No one wanted to speak to us at that point, so of course I was roving, and I moved around to KZN in Pinetown, and that's where I found a community member who lost her home, and she is currently being housed at a shelter there. And when I asked her about what was going on, she shared details. She says that last week when she went to the officials that are placed in these community halls to ask for mattresses for her two children, they asked her where she got the information that they were giving out mattresses. She says that she saw the mattresses placed at the community hall, but unfortunately she couldn't get one because the officials refused to give her the mattresses. She also says that they haven't received any food parcels that have been delivered to them, but they see the goods being delivered every day. And there are now people who are claiming also that they are seeing these officials taking the food for themselves. When I spoke to this woman in KZN a bit earlier on, this is what she shared with me.
Manje masiya lapha sicela nje ukuthi basisize. Sibona begcwele lapha. Nazi izinto ezifikile oblanket onana kodwa baqale bona bakhetha kuqala. Ngayizolo bakhetha okuhle izingubo zamalabel. Mase sifika sesicosha lokho kuncane ke kusela. Ukudla lutho abazange basinike. Hayi bese mina ngakusasa ngiyocelela izingane zami eziponji mina ngithe izingane zilala phansi ngicela nje ningisize ngeziponji okunye nje kwavela kwaphunyuka kwamanzi kwamoshakala. Hayi lo wathi ngangithi nje sobani manje ngihambe kulowo muntu kodwa bagcwele la etafuleni ibona ukuthiwa basisize izinto zikhona.
That's absolutely shocking to hear. I'm hoping you'll actually try to get comment from officials about these allegations at a later stage. But you also had a chance to catch up with the MEC for Social Development in KwaZulu-Natal. What exactly are they doing?
Well, unfortunately, I couldn't speak to her regarding these allegations because I spoke to her a bit earlier on. We were with them when they were delivering some food parcels at some of the community halls that these victims are being sheltered in. And I asked her about some of the interventions that they've been doing. And she did explain that they are now currently giving out vouchers that are loaded with money, over 1,900 for each family, where they can purchase any food items that they need. Unfortunately, they are saying that they're going to stop distributing food donations because in many times people who are at these shelters don't have the necessities to cook. They don't have stoves. They don't have those necessities. So what they're doing now is giving each family a voucher of 1,900. They're also saying that there's other efforts that they're putting in place where they are making sure that people who lost their grant cards can be helped at these shelters. The Department of Home Affairs is also distributing trucks to different areas across Durban where people can visit those trucks, mobile trucks where they can register to get their IDs so that they can go and reapply for those grant cards that they lost during the floods. When we spoke to the MEC a bit earlier on, this is what she had to say.
26 deaths. On top of those 26 deaths, we have 150 people who have lost everything they had through this disaster. You can see that the area is built in the sandy areas, whereby if house on top has been affected, definitely the bottom house is going to be affected. That's what happened. Here in this hall, people who are housed here, who are convert here, mostly are people who stay here. Some of them stay here in this hall, but as social development, we provide them with food, 3 meals a day. So that's what they are getting as of now. They have received some assistance from our partners, especially Ithemba Njilo Foundation, which have extended their arm in support. They have received isponji, they have received blankets, they have received a number of things.
All right, we can leave it right there. Our reporter Lethiwe Mdluli is in Durban.